today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 69 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw there is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Odafe Oweh coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Taken in at the 22. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to pass. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. first down pickup of 8. Burrow will throw. Working the middle, and the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Burrow on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Odafe Owe. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Third down and 13. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Able to slither by. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here we go. Here's a 2nd and 8. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
If you were me, you'd do this too.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Escaping the pressure right. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. but we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of Aguilar. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. To throw is Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something.
Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the... And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This one hauled in by Sample. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. They try and bring the pressure, but he still gets off a good one. This is taken at the 18. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And he'll get this to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yep. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rolling to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you meant.
Now Burrow loses the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. A final shot now for Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.